Hi, this is Jason. Welcome to Famous People Are. Today's Famous People Are. I'll be talking about the duo that just drains me when I'm watching football. I'm talking about Troy Aikman and Joe Buck. But let's talk about Joe Buck first. I know his father Jack. He's a legendary broadcaster, and you'd think with his father's has part of his father's genes to be like a really good announcer too. But I guess it goes to show you that nipple babies, no matter how little they try, they're going to get like the big gigs because of their dad or uncle or whatever. And then you have Troy Aikman. Troy Aikman, he's a very good quarterback for the Dallas Cowboys. He obviously led them to like 3 Super Bowls along with Michael Irvin and Emmitt Smith and a great defense during the early to mid 90s. But he's just an awful commentator. You would think like when he played football for many years, you would like have the charisma and the knowledge to know football. Yet he just comes off like a doofus when he's on announcing. I guess people aren't meant to be just doing like television announcing, but at the same time, I wouldn't have a problem with either of those two if they weren't like on Game of the Week broadcast when they were on Fox, and now when they're on Monday Night Football, pretty much the whole nation's watching them. Although you have an option to go to ESPN2 to watch the Manning brothers, like even they do a better job than these guys, and they're on the other channel on ESPN doing Monday Night Football. It just pains me to watch football. Like the whole point to watch football is not only to get excited for the game that your teams are watching. Like for instance, like they used to do a lot of like games of the week for the Seahawks back when they were good. Really good. And now they're just like doing Monday Night Football, and they're just makes, like I said, if it wasn't for like great games and stuff, like great matchups, certain like matchups in Monday Night Football, I'd be just falling asleep. It'd be like Monday Night sleeping pill. The whole point of Monday Night is to get me off of work, enjoy, watch football, hear what they want to say. That's very interesting, like introspectives on the like play-by-play announcing and some forth. But just hearing them is boring. It's like having 2 Michael Coles. For those of you that got my reference to like pro wrestling, he's like the boring ass face announcer for WWE for how many years? Almost 30 years now. And he still bores the crap out of me. So do these guys on a much more mainstream level. That's even worse because when I want to hear some like Game of the Week or something, I better be hearing some excitement. I better be hearing some like pep. And you wonder why people like Gus Johnson get screwed because they have no connections, nor are they like the son or nephew or cousin of a legendary announcer. So if Gus Johnson was related to the Gumbles, maybe he might have got a better shot being the main event announcer or like Game of the Week announcer. But since he's just Gus Johnson, he gives it all like in all kinds of games. So why don't we give him the Game of the Week gig? I would have loved to hear him, even if it's a total piece of crap game. I'd listen to him. So anyway, thanks for listening to my rants, and I'll catch you next time. Late.